Alright. Background noise is going to be potentially a little bit weird because there's a laundry going in the background, but anyways. What we're doing here is we are playing a rated match versus Lemonspawn, and what that means is that we've actually sort of scheduled it out. Anyways, here we have a board. It looks very boardish. Your shelters, that sort of discourages Enchantress early because you can go Necropolis with them. Necropolis can go to it, and that's potentially helpful. On the other hand, Enchantress is the only draw here, and there is some incentive to build. Cartographer Tunnel can gain you golds that you can then stonemason to stuff or apprentice, and that's not too shabby. Stars for me is probably going to be Catapult Forager. His start's going to be Apprentice Estate. But we'll start this way. I guess we might actually want the Enchantress. Now that we've seen the Apprentice. But, Apprentice also means that I'm going to be hitting 3 rather than 2, so this is fine by me. Normally, if you're facing a catapult opening and you're trashing a card against it, you're hitting 2, so that would have sort of discouraged something or other. I'm not even sure what it would have discouraged. Doesn't see Apprentice. Did he take the estate? No, he did not take the estate. Why would you not take... Oh, both miss. Great. Great. That's awesome. I love when both my opening buys miss. Anyways. I'll probably just stick in another Enchantress here. I could stick in a Paraport or something else that trashes. Another Forager might be in order. Let's take another Enchantress. Okay, that's not good. This is in fact very bad. That Enchantress is actually helpful. We'll play the Enchantress to it. That Enchantress is very helpful. Do I want to hit 3 again? As opposed to attacking. I'm going to attack. Unfortunately, this Enchantress is probably getting hit again. It's not a huge deal, but it does kind of suck. Given that there's no catapults out, the temptation would be to take either Flagbearer or Port. So, I'll try to do one of those things. Well, now there is catapult out, so... Oh, well. Get to play 2 Enchantresses here. That's good. He's trashed out all the shelters. I've trashed out one of them, but of course both opening buys missed, so... Yeah. Did he not find an Enchantress somehow? Oh, he's decided to catapult instead. Alright, works for me. This is a nice big turn. Or not a big turn, but a turn where we get to do a variety of stuff that we want to do. Okay, Port. Oh, that would have been nice to see before. Catapult, Copper. I think Stonemason for 2 Enchantresses. Could also be like Altar. would I be doing with altar? I don't know. Our flag makes not getting catapults going a little bit twitchier. We could also stonemason for flag bearer port on some turn. Okay, that's gonna be it here. I might take flag back. It can be catapulted, foraged, whatever. Sure. It's just a little bit larger search space to start turns. Is there a port down there? There is a port down there. One I inevitably have to discard. We would discard copper and 2 enchantresses. It's not the greatest thing ever. I have a ton of use for this. So I don't have a ton of use for this forager anymore, but I kind of do. Oh, you do it that way. Okay. I really do not care that you do it if you do it that way. We will enchant, or we will pig enchantress. I guess. Stonemason for cartographers. I can also play the stonemason to it. That's probably actually my best move. Forge flag, play 2 enchantresses, catapult copper. Well, we want to do that at least. I'm not doing a whole lot. If I'm doing the forge flag bearer catapulting copper, then what? That gets me 3. It can be 5th enchantress. That sounds pretty fine. Oh, you got a tunnel. That's wonderful. So let's just pick that up. This is rough early. It's really rough early. Both lies missing. I'm allowed to be mad about that, right? If we catapult copper here, what would we be buying? As opposed to playing a 3rd enchantress. We could buy, like, ports with the intention of stonemasoning one of them. Stonemason enchantress. I don't really care much for balance, but let's do that. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. I'm looking for an enchantress. No, I'm looking for a stonemason. He still does have a stonemason. Okay, no, he doesn't have a stonemason. I might want a tunnel here. Yeah. Let's actually do it this way. I might want to have the necropolis as a village. So we're going to play the 2 enchantress. We're going to stonemason the port. Really? Stonemason port to like tunnels. No. I might stonemason the necropolis to a pair of coppers actually. Yeah, let's actually do it this way. They're going to play these 2 catapult for. We could forge catapult. Actually, discard attack is less. No. I need to get this stuff going really badly. But I'm just not seeing it. I could forge copper. There's gotta be a way to discard, and it's cartographer. Let's forge our catapult. Just buy cartographer. This turn we want to stonemason a port. Oh, that's a dud. That's good. Be 2 cartographers, I would guess. Cartographer apprentice. Okay, stonemason the port for 2 tunnels. Discard them both. Forge copper, play 2 enchantresses, and I think buy an apprentice. Yeah, this pretty well sucks. Not really. Well, yes, really. We see the tunnel. That's not good. It's not ideal. Yes, there's going to be tunnels in there. I think there's this really annoying thing going on here where your gold gainer is super inconsistent. He discarded and there were no tunnels. That's good news. I'm going to want another forager at some point, I think. 3 enchantresses out. What's this going to be? Forager. No, it's actually another tunnel. Huh. Oh, I want all of these. Stonemason seems probably the least turny Forager. Forager's going to be the least turny essential. Cartographer. We do see a tunnel. Cool. Let's trash that guy. We're going to stonemason gold. Probably to 2 cartographers. That might be to apprentice cartographer. Let's go apprentice cartographer. We're drawing both. Idea is to apprentice copper by ports. copper, play 3 of these guys. Do I really need the ports? It's more for gains than anything else. Yeah, let's do it. And it would be the ideal thing to be enchantressing also is something that you actually don't need. Like extra actions. Port. Buys are getting a little on the low side. There's not buys over there, so it's not terribly concerning yet. I guess there can be buys over there. Stonemason pretty easily. Seeing a tunnel in the start of the turn is not wonderful. Trash is gold. It's gonna be 2. Oh. Quartz, port tunnel. Will I win? No. It's just weird. Imagine you have to be buying province. Gets piles into a nice spot for me if I can do anything about it. Let's change this to players. Like you don't have a second stonemason, you don't have buy. What are you doing? You're buying province. Didn't draw the gold, maybe? Didn't draw the gold and now can't buy province? That doesn't make much sense to me. Prentice copper, enchantresses. Alright. Oh, just buys. What? Just buys tunnel. Alright, so we're trying to figure out how to win here. That is going to be a lot easier said than done, I think. Well, I don't know if I can score enough, even if I do draw. We'd be stonemasoning gold to, like, port duchy, buying ports, tunnels. I guess that works. Oh, I can't buy ports, tunnels. I'm really confused. I have to be, like, stonemasoning cartographer, maybe? It's like stonemason cartographer to port stonemason. Stonemason gold to tunnel duchy. Okay. Well, we're figuring it out. I guess we're starting this way. Either way. Draw. Draw is probably going to be apprentice on port. It's my best bet. So let's do that. I'm going to stonemason cartographer to support stonemason, we said. Photographer, port, stonemason. We'll apprentice this enchantress. Stonemason gold to Duchy Tunnel. Forage cartographer. Win. Okay. Okay. On to the next game. What is this? This is going to require Doctor early, but we can open Star Chart Doctor. So I guess it's thinned down somewhat. You have a bit of time afforded by Groundskeeper and Nobles. I don't think anything is going to really go out of its way there, so we're going to open Star Chart Doctor, I think, trash the Overgrown Estate. Top deck Doctor, trash, yeah, all works out. So that's a good 3-4. Guess it could have also been no. Sewers is just the worst, isn't it? Probably do want Sewers at some point, but Hovel is better to trash right now, I think. So let's do that. Doctor goes on top. We can do Sewers here, or we can do Silver. 3 coppers probably makes it Silver. And Doctor goes on top. Here we trash the Overgrown Estate. Did you find your Doctor with luck? Nope. That puts us, I think, pretty solidly ahead. Disappointingly, it's not actually going to draw, but that's fine. And maybe just another Silver. And Doctor still goes on top. I could trash Necropolis or 2 coppers. I think it's better to do 2 coppers. And this could be like Horde or Groundskeeper or just Nobles. Let's do the Horde for now and see if we can't trash out a bit more copper. Okay, we can. So this will be trash copper by Groundskeeper. We're going to play something resembling Noble's Money. Sounds just fine for this board, actually. I think Groundskeeper's going on top. Ooh, that's a decision. Actually, it's not much of a decision. It's trash the copper by Nobles. Or trash the copper by Groundskeeper. Or get ambitious. No. Let's trash the copper. And buy Groundskeeper. I don't know when I want to start putting Nobles in, but I do. He's gone appropriately thin. It's got to be a nobles buy or a groundskeeper buy. If we're going nobles, we're probably never looking back for groundskeeper, and I'm a little uncomfortable with that. So, yeah, Star Chart is probably better than Sewers. I think I'll take the nobles for now and see if we can't go trashing out some of this copper or silver. Alright, this is a good hand for doing that with. So play Doctor on silver, I guess. I'm a little uncomfortable doing that, actually. If I hit both of them, I end up with 5, which isn't great. So I guess we actually are going to want another turn of nobles buying before attempting to do that. Nobles on top. You might actually not want more gold either. But we'll find out. Okay, that's not Doctor. Necropolis is the card down there. I kind of want to keep it. So let's not play that. And then let's just buy a groundskeeper. Top decking nobles. Sure. We would really like to get some of the silver out. That was cute. Okay, I can get 1 silver out. That's good. Might just buy another groundskeeper here. Do I really need to? I guess it sort of forces a groundskeeper buy from you next turn, which is fine by me. On the other hand, I can always get it. I'd rather not. Yeah, okay. Nobles on top. Okay. See the silver in hand. That's not great. We'll see if this is a 6th groundskeeper or whether you start to go for green. It's a 6th groundskeeper. Alright. I don't think there's a whole lot for me to do here other than just draw up and go. I can actually reorder these to make sure that I do the... Do I want to trash gold? Yeah. Okay. Nobles. Top deck nobles. So we took 2 turns off of buying nobles to buy groundskeeper. How much money do you have? Not enough. That's 5. That's good news for me. I can name silver. Oh, it works. And I need the money in there, unfortunately. Cannot leave the nobles. This could be province. Not a ton to build, but hope that either more money or more draw can end up winning. Once you get 7. And you should trash the duchy. Huh. Okay. Do I want to keep this horde around? Probably. Do I want to keep extra gold around? Probably not. I have to draw 1 more gold before that happens, though. At some point I do want to stop trashing gold, but I think I can sort of get away with it right now, so I'll keep doing it for the time being. Probably this turn I stop trying to remove gold from my deck and just go with however I draw. Trash his duchy. So, like here, what's down there? There's nobles down there, so we're going to just stop here by province. Top deck nobles. I mean, if you can figure out how to get 6 groundskeepers out consistently, I'm not too... And by province, I'm not, like, terribly... enthusiastic about my position. I don't know how much time I have. That might just be completely wrong. We'll find out. Okay. 2 actions, 3 cards. Just 2 actions, 3 cards. I can clear out a gold. Do I really need to, though? I think there's a nobles down there. So, no. Oh, I guess there wasn't a nobles down there. I only have 3 of them. Still go to top deck. Probably. Smart keeping Necropolis. Beats me. I just kept Necropolis because, well, I don't think... No, I did have an opportunity to trash it, didn't I? I let it stay on top the 1 turn. 2 actions, 3 cards. Okay. This actually isn't great. I suppose I get the opportunity to top deck a gold with a noble, so I think this is actually going to win. Just as I say, that's not great. It actually is just peachy. So yeah, I'll buy that province this turn. And top deck a gold. Let's buy. Alright. That was pretty exciting. Not my start. What is this? Whatever it is, I'm going to take a little break here, so we need to mute something rather. This Yeah, this guy. Okay. What the hell's going on here? Extra gains are Devil's Workshop and count improve-ish. I guess the start is trashing his count. I guess the start is going to be like improve patron. Just try and reach count early. The improve then turns into a Devil's Workshop. That sounds okay. Oh, there's tack. Tack Herald. Alternative village for that's bandit camp, so that's not really going to be what happens. It's going to be Heralds and maybe Scholar. Alright, this will be another improve. That's fine. Eventual Heralds. Patron misses, not a huge deal. This could be count Devil's Workshop or even count Herald. I think we take Devil's Workshop though. He takes 2 Devil's. That's weird. I guess he wants imps, but Whoops, that was not supposed to be a Herald. That was supposed to be a Devil's Workshop. Okay. That's better. Okay. Just buy Herald. Here we have an opportunity for an imp. No, we don't. This is when you discard it from play. So we'll just take, I guess, Herald, Herald, and do I want a Herald? I might want a second Devil's Workshop. Let's do a second Devil's Workshop. Well, that's an okay turn. It's actually a quite reasonable turn. We should buy Herald. Why would you buy anything but Herald? Could improve to Herald. Yep. Okay. This will be improve Herald. Having less Herald is not going to be less than 3. Okay. That was a little strange to me. Having less Heralds is not going to be a good thing. Going to get one here, whether it takes a copper buy or not. Unfortunately, it's not, but count might be a little irritating, depending on when it comes up. I may actually play the patron first going into this shuffle. Yeah. Okay. Don't end up needing to, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, Herald. This went 5/5, whatever that means. We're a patron. This is not my favorite draw ever. Could just top deck improve trash out. I'm not greatly thrilled with having a Devil's Workshop around, 2 Devil's Workshops around other than for imps. I can get the gain off count. Or what else would I do? I would buy, like, Scholar Patron. That seems so bad. Scholar. Maybe it's not that bad. It's probably not actually that bad. It's a little bit awkward with Heralds, but, like, you're only discarding, so you're just, like, minioning out 7 cards. And it's potentially useful for other things, so... Yeah, let's actually do Scholar Patron here. what you're looking at. I guess I could also get an imp, gain copper. That might be better. Assuming that we ever trash, but I mean, I gotta assume I'm gonna trash. I trashed what? 3 coppers? Yeah. You trashed 3 coppers. I trashed 3 coppers. You trashed 2 coppers. I trashed 3 coppers. You trashed again at some point. When did you trash? Right? No. Where are all these coppers from? 7. Oh, I guess that does add to 7. Okay. Whatever. Oh, we're waiting for you. I guess I can look at what's been going on in Discord. Kind of slacking on scheduling. That's nice. These have not been the most brilliant count draws. Oof, that hurt. Oh, that's a pretty brilliant count draw. Yeah, let's do it this way. Someone knocked on your office door. Okay. And then we have to do the thing where we debate whether to play patron in case we hit count. Could also play imp first. Oh, we're playing with Scholar. Why would we not be playing with Scholar? You're missing that I'm looking for weird ways to draw, and that since most of my economy is coming from patron and or improve, and count, I'm perfectly happy to discard random stuff. Go imp. Herald. Okay. And there. Yeah, I guess we want to get up to province. Patron. Imp. I could trash this improve for a patron. That seems kind of counterproductive, so let's not yet. In fact, trashing any of these seems kind of counterproductive. Did you trash on? No, you didn't trash on your last. You trashed 2 turns ago. Alright. You know, your deck's working a lot better than mine is. That's for sure. I can't really afford to take a turn off provincing, but I have all this garbage still around, so that's an issue. The only thing you might do is improve the patron to a duchy. Well, there's also Scholar somewhere in here. That's potentially useful with all this junk. I can put it into my next shuffle, but more importantly, it gets rid of it all. So I could actually like discard with count plus 3 coins, then play Herald. Okay, did not find Scholar. I could take Improve here, I could take Duchy straight up. Or I could take Count. Let's take Improve. Some point to be gaining duchies. Amp, Improve, and now the Scholar can come in. There. Sure, let's find a count. Discard, gain Duchy. I think we're pretty happy with that turn. And yeah, I want to trash a patron. So let's do that. Well, I have a lead now. What you gonna do about it? We want to play the patron first in case the Herald finds Scholar. We have enough villagers to do anything we want, so not really a concern. You can improve your patron. Find out. Yes. Count. What could this be? If I do discard coins, I can get to 8. That actually looks fine to me. Devil's Workshop, gain and improve. Yeah, let's do that. Makes that split go the way that I want it to. As in I don't lose points off of it. Oh, something to consider earlier would have been, on the copper trashing turns, I should have actually been top decking if I wasn't going to buy, because that would have been 2 points. Little things. I can take out 3 duchies, can't I? Reasonably expect to. I'm not sure if I can reasonably expect to, but it seems possible. I guess you might have been able to reasonably take out 4 duchies. Whatever. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, trashes Herald to Duchy? Really? You can't... No, you're gonna undo that, surely. Trashing it to Duchy is just losing. Yep. And Herald. What do we find? Province. Find Scholar. Yay! Okay. This just wins then, doesn't it? Duchy, improve patron, yeah. I have to gain something. Oops. Okay. Scholar does its work. Let's see what this next one brings. Oh, goodness me. Oh, gosh. And normally King's Court is draw, but... it's going to be a long one. Ooh. Normally King's Court is draw, but it's a little bit harder to make it draw here. Reaching 5 early seems sort of important. I mean, if you get thinned down with knights, your opponent's just going to have, like, issues. So I don't think doing stuff with Fountain is really viable. In that case, let's open Spice Merchant Silver. Well, I don't know where it's supposed to be. I guess we'd also go like Shantytown Silver. 2 silvers. Let's actually try 2 silvers. We can hit double 5. We're in really good shape. And we'll see. Okay, so this is going to be draw. The next turn it'll be Spice Merchant. I guess it'll actually be Shantytown because that's how we're doing this today. Is we're hitting 6-3 instead of something reasonable like 5-4, 5-5. Let's see what this ends up being. There's also this really stupid thing here where, like, you get, like, Bridge Troll and you get villas, and you just, like, pile out all the villas and then buy something, except that nothing else is piled, so that only happens really after nights. Haggler. Alright, well, we see Destry here, so we're gonna buy Counterfeit. What do I hit? Nothing! Awesome. Maybe I can have this be Spice Merchant? Oh, that's a King's Court. That's not good. Could also be another Counterfeit. It could be Haggler. I kind of want to do something resembling getting through my deck, though, so let's... Yeah, let's take Spice Merchant now. It's kind of weird to have both, but whatever. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Let's not trash. Okay, Haggler, that's a good thing to see there. And this will get to King's Court. is nothing working? Okay. We might get to king and knight. That might not actually be a good thing. Well, we'll get another king's court because we can. Okay, well, we will king the knight. I'd really rather not lose it, but that might happen. I guess it's gonna happen. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't think you should have resigned, but okay. Stuff is going really badly, so I can understand the frustration. Resign. Okay. That's fine. Oh, what the hell is this? There's not a whole lot of draw here. Are there ways to get zombies out of the trash, first of all, because Zombie Apprentice Fortress is what you need to be doing? No. Okay. Well, you get thin. Fine. I guess the start for that's Cargo Ship Necromancer. Yeah. You get thin, you have to apprentice the fortresses, you play highways, you play goons, you buy whatever. And it's just going to be who does a better job of doing that. Stonemason. Okay. I think I set aside Necromancer here. I'm not particularly looking for a 5, and that can make sure that stuff goes sort of right. Well, you took... Oh, you took stonemasons because you can apprentice them. Alright, that's fine. What did I see? I think I saw 2 estates there, but we'll spy top deck. And Mason, don't gain. Fortress? Sure. Alright, well, so it begins. When did you get a highway? Last turn? Oh, okay. Makes sense. I guess you can buy, like... I mean, you need necromancers. At some point. I might just set aside goons here, actually. It's fairly destructive. That's a good draw. Well, spy. That's an unbelievable draw. That's a straight up unbelievable draw. Like, absolutely unbelievable draw. So, that puts me pretty far ahead here. For the moment. Now what? I guess I can add another cargo ship. That seems okay. I'm gonna need more village. That shouldn't be too difficult to get. I want stonemason for copper trashing. That's the only way that's getting done. Yeah, they did change the art. It's not really darker, it's more grayish. I think it's actually lighter. But whatever. Okay, this is going to be a goons. That means we get to start having problems. Yes, by top deck. We'll Mason that to Sage, Goons, Cargo Ship, and I guess it's time for Highway. Spy. We'll just top deck that in Mason and call it a day, I think. Village. Okay. This is going to be bad if I get goonsed. Which I pretty much am. Seeing 2 Necromancers last turn with no fortresses was bad news, but we'll get over it. What else is in there? A whole bunch of garbage. Fortress. Which is more important, playing the goons or playing the fortress? We're going to top deck a fortress if we spy. Is there really anything to do with this necromancer? I don't think so. Well, it's either Mason or play goons. I think we have to go with playing goons. Sage, Village. Probably Sage. One advantage or disadvantage of Sage is that you can get it to target stuff with one highway play that is not called Sage. So that's good. Guess this will be another Necromancer. Not seeing them with fortresses is gonna hurt, but oh well. Discard Sage Cargo Ship. We're gonna Necromancer, Trash Stone Mason Apprentice it, whatever the hell it's called. Oh, this has been going pretty well on that side, it looks like. Let's see. Zombie Mason Sage. Cool. You want another Necromancer, another Fortress. It's actually interesting. This game is... The most interesting part about this game is that you end up wanting to play all 3 zombies each turn. That's really unusual. Let's see. Apprentice. Highway. Oh, Necromancer's down there. Let's spy. May as well top deck that. Let's take a highway to set aside. Discard Cargo Ship. Keep Sage and... No. I could do it like that. Try to find fortress. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Let's go find another necromancer. Oh, it can't find necromancers. Awesome. We're gonna go into this shuffle, probably stupidly. Spy, discard, goons. I think this turn is going to be Stonemason gaining 2 highways. Sounds about right. Cargo ship. Mason. Sure, I'll take a village. Do I want it more in there than highway? I could take another goons also. No, I didn't. Are not guaranteed. It could be a dud. I'm not exactly sure what's in there, but I don't really want to take in more stonemasons, so let's highway just village instead. Like, I should still get goons played. Probably that's a little ambitious, but it could happen. Highway. We'll apprentice the village. Yeah, let's apprentice the village. Sage. Highway. Village. Highway. Fortress. Spy. Discard. Fortress. Goons. What would I be masoning? I don't have any freaking clue. Let's do it. Cargo ship? Maybe I should do village instead. Did I discard a cargo ship? No, I didn't. Let's village instead. Should have masoned. Oh well. Stonemason for 2 highways by goons. Seems fine. I don't think there's a ton of risk there. This discards cargo ship goons. Do. Stonemason. Okay, discard those 2. I should have just done it. Like, if I hit cargo ship, what's the big deal, actually? Oh well. Next time. Oh, piles are getting low. He could, like, end the game, almost. Something to consider for my upcoming turn. In which I don't actually want to play 5 highways, because that could prevent me from winning. Okay. Okay. We're close enough that we're going to want to think about stuff. I guess we can think about this being a spy. And top decking that. How much more highway am I drawing? I guess we can think about this being a sage. I'm playing a highway. I'm playing fortress. Then playing another highway. Maybe. I guess it's going to be really difficult to win since those aren't actually piles that kind of correspond to one another. Stonemason, Fortress, 2 Stonemason. Like, if I'm going to do it, I need to do it right now. Or I could Stonemason, Highway to 2 Necromancer. I'm a wimp. Stonemason, Necromancer. What did I discard even? What have I discarded? Way too much shit for me to go into there. So let's goons. Is there anything in here I haven't played that I could? Stonemason? Stonemason, copper. Let's buy province. I guess a duchy. It could be a fortress also. Let's do the fortress. There's exactly one kind of deck to build. I don't know, I'm finding a lot of interest in decisions. The hope is that you don't get goons out. Like, if you don't get goons out, that would be really nice. Because I'd really like to keep this 5-card hand. So... I'm going to have an interesting decision here as to what to discard. Because this is going to be a pain. Having more goons will help with winning. But I may not get that. But it's also a stop card, so that presents an interesting decision. Let's discard those two. It's a little risky, but I'm not really in the mood to discard goons right now. Let's play a sage. Okay. Well, I'm feeling a little bit pressured to score. So one of these is going to be a duchy. And I guess the other one can be a sage or a village. Let's do ourselves the village. Cargo should feel helpful for that turn actually functioning. Oh. I assume there's no apprentice, or there's no apprentice target in hand. There's also no goons yet, so that's good. Not that this turn is exactly looking wonderful right now. No, it's going to be apprenticing a cargo ship. Alright. That's getting much more close to goons than I would have liked. Spy. You're desperately trying to find goons. That's my take on what's going on. And it's either in the last 4 cards or you have found it. You did not find it. That is good news. Village, Necromancer, can practice Fortress. Fortress, Highway. Think for a moment about winning. Conclude that I need a goons if I'm going to do that. I'm not going to find one. Continue to push out points. Next turn isn't exactly spectacular at the moment. Don't want to trash this copper or one of these estates. I don't think so. Not trash an estate salt, but that's not particularly great with the 2 cargo ships around. I can take province down into, I don't know. Whatever. I can gain goons, or just buy goons. Stonemason, copper, buy goons. Sure. And this is an okay opening hand. I'm getting discard attack this turn. It's gonna suck. Fortunately, I can keep things that I like for a change. I guess this is theoretically enough buys in the right number of highways to pile, but I'm not really seeing the amount of money that's needed happening. So, hey, getting 2 goons out is big. I don't know what he's lolling about. Guess we play the first one of these as Spy. And then we see what we can do. Sage. Alright. Copper. Alright. First one of these goes as Spy. That's really nice to see. Sage seeks out Duchy. Can I win? Can I win? Always a question. If I Stonemason Duchy down, Stonemason cargo ship down to 2 Stonemasons, I would need 5, 8. That's not happening. So I'll Sage. If I Stonemason cargo ship down to 2 Stonemasons, I would need 4. That sounds more happening. Okay. that was a good set of games. And, yeah, I don't know how it was on that end, but it was pretty good from this end, so that'll be all there for everybody to see, and yeah, see y'all.